want to show you how I think about something. Okay? You learn your majors first. So you know all your majors, but you learn your majors literally in one day. All major scales can be learned in one day. As I described before, it's a pattern of 2.5, 3.5. The pattern's right on the C, D. That's a whole, half, whole, half. Every single one, doesn't matter whether it's D flat, E flat, G flat. Whole, root, whole, half, whole, half. 2.5, 3.5. Every single one can be learned in a day. And then you just have to practice it, and then after a while, by knowing the major scales. I can't get over how valuable it is to know the major scales. You should know those major scales like anything. And it doesn't hurt to learn them inharmonically also, certain ones of them. Okay? But anyways, we want to do the minor. They're all based on, if C, they're all based on E flat. Okay? That is where your basic, and then you modify that. Okay? Let's go over the one that you're going to modify. You're going to modify the natural minor. Makes sense, right? It comes out of the E flat scale. It's when you play C to C, the notes with the scale notes of E flat, then you end up with the Aeolian scale, which is the 6th mode of E flat. Aeolian mode. Now you notice that I do this on purpose. My hand doesn't get in the way. Your hand gets in the way, and plus I know those notes. So the main thing is you're thinking, okay, now what do I do with that? Okay, now let's modify, because this is the one that everything is modified by. C to C and it's called the natural minor. And you're going to use E flat scale. Okay? Okay, that's all I did was I went up using the E flat scale. E flat scale is found very quickly by just the major scale. All of them are root, whole, half, whole, half. I'm not looking, by the way. Okay? So I just did C using those things, but I had to be here, okay? And I had to start in the middle of that pattern of whole, half. So just think about it this way. Okay? No, just think of it as simple as you can. Learn what E flat scale is. Okay? Just learn that. And I showed that to you. Root, whole, half, whole, half. And then you just take those same notes, remember what they are. And the E flat, A flat, and B flat are the only flats in there. The rest of them are, you don't say E, no. F, G. You don't say A, you say A flat, B flat, C. That's it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to come from that. Now this is the learning stage. You don't have to keep this up. But what you're doing now is you're going to learn things about the harmonic minor, which is related heavily to it. Okay? I said that all the 5 first notes are simple. That's it. Now, you must know that you have a leading tone. That is the 7th note. It's the one that sounds like this. This is one that I stress when I'm doing ear training. Okay? Okay? That is the strongest pull in Western music. When I say Western music, I'm talking about European, Bach, Beethoven, all that. That is, generally speaking, a very strong pull. Okay? GC is a 5-to-1. That's the next strongest. Okay? And I could go into why it all works, but I'm not going to right now. Okay? So, now, I will tell you the harmonic minor has this. So we have this amount figured out. in the world? Yeah, it's either this one or this one. It's not this one. It's this one. And why would it normally be that one? Well, in a way, it's just a modification. So we know that we went up C, D, E flat, F, G. There's only one modification of this, and it's not that one. Now that sounds like this sounds like the you don't know it first. See, that note is there. So it turns out to be, but I like to stay with the fact that all three melodic minor, natural minor, harmonic minor have the first 5 notes. Now this right here is 6. Just so happens to be it has the same. Now we're going to say, does it have this also? Highly unlikely. Does it have this? Neither one of those. So this is your sound, the main sound that you want. So it has a leading tone and this note. So it goes, okay. So you could call it a sharp 5 if you wanted to. Okay. And then you could call this a major 7. But I think much easier to do is just learn. And then this is just, if you notice, there's only, C minor would normally go like this. This is the only 2 notes that you're changing right here. Okay? These notes right here. Those 2 notes are the only ones you're changing. And so that means it's going to, other chords might, you might be able to put other